welcome back to the Cigar Social Club. My name is Sosa. Today we'll be going over the Afidano 1200 count humidor. This humidor has been making a lot of noise in the cigar world because of how accurate it is when it comes to humidity and temperature. Just stick around for the special discount code given to our YouTube channel. First things first, let's talk about the sleek design, modern look that it has. It's a pure steel, weighs about 120 pounds. It has tempered glass as well. And it has a security system, which is a fingerprint scanner that works just by leaving your fingerprint there, and then you can open it and it will close back up. It will start locking in 90 seconds, that's pretty nice if you have children or just don't want anybody else to go inside your humidor whenever you're not there. You can also unlock it using the Afidano app as well. You can control it from a remote location using Wi-Fi. It fits well in any like lounge or living room or office space. This humidor is more than just an electronic humidor. It's pretty much, it looks like a statement piece really, where you can show off your cigars whenever people come over as well. So it's kind of neat for that. But the real magic is actually inside and how this thing works. We'll look inside how this electric humidor works. In order to take these shelves out, which you have 5 full shelves and also a small shelf at the bottom, you could take it out. The door doesn't have to be fully open past 90 degrees. If you're at 90 degrees, you should be fine to get these trays out. So it's pretty neat. It has 3 fans plus the exhaust fan, which I'm assuming that's at the corner, which is exhaust fans to take out humidity as well. And it also has a charcoal filter in the back to neutralize odor inside. It did smell like plastic when I first opened it, but they recommend to clean it out with warm water to take out the smell and to run it for about 2 days. The internal fans, we have 3 fans that are staggered left to right, which is pretty good for airflow. It has a charcoal filter in the back to neutralize odors inside the humidor. So right now it just smells like tobacco, like sweet tobacco smell with the cedar inside right now. But if you do want a like a heavier smell of cedar, you can buy wood, like cedar wood chips to put at the bottom or near a fan with one of those containers that has like perforated, like a perforated container with cedar chips in there in order to enhance the cedar smell inside the humidor. But I think it's fine how it is. Even humidity distribution, no more worrying about how dry or over humidified your cigars are, because it actually does a good job at circulating the humidity around your humidor as well as temperature. A lot of people said that they have problems with different levels of humidity from the top and the bottom, but the more filled that your humidor is, the more stable your humidity will be. And I have 2 gobies inside just to test that theory, and I'm gonna post it in the video as well for at least the week or the month overlay of how it performed. This system has a water condenser filter in the back, which I will show. Pretty easy to remove and replace. They recommend to check it every 3 months or so, but if you make it a habit just to check it every month or so, you should be fine. In order to fill this humidor up, you need to open the bottom plastic cabinet at the bottom, and then you just pour water underneath, inside. And if you do overfill it, it does beep. But I haven't overfilled it yet, so I haven't experienced that beep. It's pretty easy to fill up because it's away from your cigars, so you don't have to worry about spilling water, your distilled water around on top of your cigars or anything like that. So it's pretty easy to maintain. The digital humidity control as well. You can control it up front, but you have to unlock it first, which is just fingerprint. And you can go in your humidity as low as 60% humidity and as high as 75% humidity. I'll leave mine at 65 after some research. If you guys have any suggestions or anything else, or why should I put it higher or lower, just leave it in a comment. And for actual temperature, I could go up as high as 74 and as low as 62 degrees. Right now I'll leave it at 65, but like I said, just leave it in the comments if you have any suggestions what temperature and humidity I should put this at. After having this humidor for a week, I have some pros and cons that come. It was pretty hard to find cons for this, so just keep in mind I'll do another review in 30 days. For the pros, it has precise temperature and humidity control. As far as I could tell with the gobies that are inside, I'll post that in the video as well. For the week, it's low maintenance. I really haven't touched this humidor after I did the seasoning, which they recommend that you put it 5% over for seasoning, which I put 70% humidity, and I put 70% as temperature. And then once after 48 hours we're up and it was stable, I put it back down to 65 to 65. And it's been working well ever since. And like I said, I'll put in the video the overlay of the week for this, for you cigar nerds out there. Low maintenance, like I said, haven't touched this thing in a week as far as putting more water in or taking some water out. It has even air circulation in here. I could tell that. Whenever I open it, I could tell that the fan will kick on and circulate air, and you could actually feel the air pushing out. You could use your app with this humidor, which is pretty easy to use, and I also put a general layout on how the app looks in the video. It has this locking system, which you don't need a key for, which I'm pretty bad at losing keys. So the cedar shelves are pretty easy to get in and out, and you also don't need to open the door past that 90-degree mark in order to get the cabinets out. This thing really doesn't make much noise. Like, you hardly notice it kick on. It was pretty hard finding cons for this, but two cons that I could find is the light. It's pretty much an accent light. It really doesn't show the rest of the cigars, but it's in my living room right now, so it gets pretty good lighting as it is, but I do leave it on as an accent light. And the second one, it only comes with 2 sets of evaporator filters, so if you have to replace it, you have to contact Afidano in order to get more filters. Overall, this Afidano 1200 count humidor is a powerhouse for storing your cigars. If you're serious about keeping your cigars fresh and like maintenance free, this humidor is probably one of the better humidors out there in the market. This Afidano 1200 count humidor, a powerhouse when it comes to cigar storage. It can fit up to 1200 cigars for an affordable price. Like I said, it's low maintenance. You really just have to check it every 3 months or so, and you have the app to help you to see if it has any humidity problems or anything like that. And you can put a Gobi in there just to make sure, but haven't had a problem since. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. The discount code for the Cigar Social Club channel will be right here and also in the description below. Just make sure you check the description out for the website and then also the discount. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment down below if you have any experiences with electric humidors, and stay tuned for the 30-day review and also the humidor tour that I'll be doing soon.